What's up, guys? I'm gonna do a video today on how to take apart an RC engine. This engine right here, it's the same. All the engines are both the same. The Traxxas, HPI, Duratrax, all those engines are the same. Like they're the same setup, but not the same parts and stuff like that. If you're taking apart an engine, you know how to do it. But I'm just doing this video for tutorials. Some people don't know how to take it apart. Try to get my camera to stand up 1 second. What you're gonna do is there's 4 head bolts right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna need a set of Allen wrenches and a Phillips screwdriver. You're gonna need, depending on the engine brand, and take wrong size. You take all these bolts out. Get them all loose first. Make sure they all come out. I'll put it back in the camera, front of the camera 1 second. Like, I'm going to show you how to strip this motor down to nothing. In the tightening order you should do. Alright, so this is the head of the motor. There's a big hole right here because the top of the glow plug's in here, which this is a weird built engine. It's the cooling fins with the head. It's really light, made so the air can go through those fins and cool the engine if you know how to work on these cars. Hold on. And this thing, some engines don't have that. Some of the engines, this part right here, is permanently stuck in there. This one comes out for some reason. I think it's just the way the head's built. So you got your piston right here. This is that HPI 15. I was focusing the camera a little bit. Okay, so what you're gonna need now is a Phillips screwdriver, whatever kind of engine you have. Just take out the exhaust. I'll show you how to do that in a second, or I'll show you as I'm doing it. This engine actually came off an HPI RS4, if you guys know what that car is. Yeah, but this is what's off. This is exactly what it comes off of. Alright. Shit, your exhaust. The gasket broke, apparently. You get the exhaust manifold right here. Get that. So first, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a good screwdriver, but very carefully, and try to push the cylinder out. Okay, so what you're gonna do inside here, I don't know if you guys can see it right now. Hold on, let me turn on the light. Inside there, well, I'll try to show you as I pull it out. There's a little tiny cylinder in there. There we go. And eventually when you get the pop out, it'll do that. But when you do this, you be very careful because you don't want to damage the bottom of the cylinder. So that's your cylinder. Try to focus your camera a little bit so you'll see it better. Yeah. So if you have a piston, or if you have a car that doesn't really run that good, it could be a cause of there being a loose head, or it could be a few other problems. the loose head, a scored cylinder, or just a weared out piston. Yep, there we go. That's the piston right there. Oh, sorry. You got your piston up here. You got your connecting rod down here. Now I'm going to pull out the crankshaft in a second. What your piston does inside, if you guys don't know, is when you turn it over, the piston goes like this inside the cylinder, which creates compression. Okay, so next, you get your block. You push crankshaft out from the front. It should slide right out. You pull that out. There's your crankshaft. So yeah, next, there's a carburetor, which I already had the carburetor loose, but this is it. I'll show you how to disassemble that either in another video or this one, probably another video. But anyway, so what you got left is the motor block, and you got your bearings right there, which I'm not going to take those out because those are a pain in the ass to get back in. And if you guys know how the carburetor works, inside here, when that thing opens up, that little needle inside, there's a little gap in between, if you can see that, and the gas drips out of that. Which how that happens is when the gas goes through here, this needle allows a certain amount of gas to go inside, and it goes in through there. When you open up the carburetor, when you open it up, it slowly goes that way just a little bit. If you can see it, if you watch the handle, you can see it slowly move out just a little bit. What separates the needle allows you to give it more gas. And you got your idle needle, and then the low speed needle right here. Do kind of a little overview real quick. The motor block and a few other parts. Head. Exhaust manifold. Piston. Cylinder. Then crankshaft. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna do another video maybe on how to rebuild a carburetor eventually. And so yeah, see you later.